I was dying, I was buried, and I know the feeling. The feeling is, it was horrible. Yes, this was horrible. But here I am today, happy and confident as I never been. But before I start, I want to stop and say that I'm not a therapist. All of the tips are based only on my personal experience and are not professional mental health recommendations. Also, I want to add that this is my first YouTube video and English is not my first language, so I really hope for your understanding and support. Okay, let's get started. Hi friends, welcome to my channel, and my name is Diana, and in this video I want to talk about how to turn your heartbreak into something beautiful that you can learn from and grow. My ex-husband and I, we finished our marriage 8 months ago, and those 8 months were the hardest of my life. I felt like I was dying. I felt like I was buried. I thought I would not go through this pain, but here I am today recording my first YouTube video, happy and confident as I never been. And I'm so grateful for the place I am right now. That is why I want to share with you my story and how you can use your heartbreak to level up and start a new beautiful life. I created this video for people who are in pain, for people who are struggling, for people who has no purpose, for people like me in the beginning of my divorce, because I know how difficult this could be. I know that you are experiencing maybe the hardest times of your life, and I know that you're seeking for help, you're seeking for support, you're seeking for information, and I created this video for you, so just you know that the bigger the pain, the greater the growth. I was working on these 15 steps for almost 1 month. I was trying to create a list that could help people, because I remember myself. I was so lost, so unconfident, so deeply insecure, so miserable after breaking up with my ex. And I was trying my best. I was trying my best to get here, to get where I am right now. It took me 8 months, but I believe that it is very fast. It is very fast because I have never been that happy before. I have never been that confident. I have never been that wise, and I really want to share this information. If this information could help at least few people, I would be so thankful for myself, for sharing my story and for sharing my knowledge. And this is my first YouTube video. I used to be so unconfident, so insecure. I was dreaming on creating my YouTube channel for like 10 years, I guess. But due to lack of knowledge, thinking that I'm not enough, thinking that my English is bad, or I'm bad at camera, or I'm bad speaking to camera, I just couldn't start. So yes, I can confirm. If you use your pain right, you can transform your pain into confidence, love, kindness, and wisdom. But before we start, I would really appreciate it if you can subscribe to my channel, comment below, like this video, and share it with someone who needs to hear it as well. And I totally understand that you are in big pain right now, that you experience the biggest pain of your life. I've been there as well, and I know the feeling. The feeling is like you have been buried. I know it. But I want to tell you something. You are not buried. You have been planted. But I know it takes time. To be honest, first 6 months, I was quite far from positive mindset. I was so far from it. But last few months were the most powerful ones, because I already accepted, I already understood everything, and I transformed it to gratitude and to positive thinking. And I really want to share with you how I went from negative and blaming mindset to a positive mindset filled with gratitude. My breakup was quite difficult, and for several reasons. We were so attached. We were like best friends, partners, siblings, parents. We were everything for each other, and I'm sure it was hard for him as well. So yes, I understand your pain. I've been there, and it was horrible. Yes, this was horrible. I know people, my friends, some family members who didn't see the pain, who tried to hide the pain from themselves, and unfortunately they change partners, but they come to the same situation, same relationships, same mistakes, same fights. Everything is same, just a new partner. Call it God, call it universe, call it karma. They send us people who can mirror our insecurities, our wounds, traumas, until we realize them, until we understand them, because everything on planet Earth is built in pain. We are born in pain. Seeds getting into the surface through pain and resistance. Wisdom is born in pain. And pain can be a great instrument for your development, for your growth, and for your future. So the first step is actually do not reunite with your ex, because the pain you're experiencing right now is harder than you thought it will be. Because our brain is tricky. It thinks that going back is easier because you know how to handle the previous pain. Because you feel like this pain is killing you. Because you feel like this pain is greater than everything else you ever experienced. But this is normal. You need to understand that pain after breakup is gonna be disaster. It's gonna be disaster, and running back to the same problems, same mistakes, same pain, same relationship is not an option. Please don't, because you will eventually end up in unhappy, miserable place. The second one is therapy. You can skip any step, you can skip any recommendation, but this. Why? Because we're here talking about how to prevent same mistakes, how to prevent same relationship, how to grow, and how to use your pain as the biggest instrument to grow. And in order to do this, you need professional help, because your mind is so tricky. Our mind likes to blame others, circumstances, family, ex, instead of actually looking inside, understand traumas, understand unhealthy patterns, and the only person who can see, who can truly understand everything is therapist. It took me good 8 months working with therapists 2-3 times a month to finally understand that all previous patterns from my family were the same problems I had in my relationship. And I know it can be pricey. I know that not all people can afford it, but trust me, if you can save your money, not buying new clothes or saving on something else, trust me, it will pay you back. It will pay you for entire life. I have never met any person who went through therapy and told me it was not worth it. After therapy, everyone sees life before and after therapy. And everyone says, I wish I knew it earlier. And for those who thinks that ChatGPT can do the same work as therapists, I'm sorry, it's not true, because therapy is all about empathy. Therapists, they check your eyes, they check your smile, they read your emotions to understand where you hide some of the information. Therapists are very empathic people. ChatGPT has no empathy. Yes, ChatGPT can be a helpful instrument, but please don't think that ChatGPT can replace therapists. It just can't. As well as your brain wants to protect you from being in pain, so it's gonna protect you from saying all the information to ChatGPT. It's not like you wanted to hide something. It's like your brain does not connect two things. Like it's gonna say, oh, no, I have good relationships with my family. No, it's my ex who is dumb. Unfortunately, this is actually your brain trying to hide something from you. Number 3 is facing the pain instead of replacing the pain. Do not run from pain to new relationships, to friends, to work, because you need to face the pain. You need to understand the roots. You need to understand why you feel it. You need to understand where it's coming from, because all the pain in our life tries to tell us something. Pain is here for something, to save us in the future, to save us right now. And replacing this pain with distractions is actually running from it. All negative people, all angry people, all miserable people who always conflict with others, who always criticize others, are those whose pain has never been heard. Angry people are people whose pain has never been heard. But if you want to be positive, optimistic, kind, you need to look deeper. You need to accept the pain, feel the pain, and understand the pain. Understand the roots. You can cry, you can scream, you can journal, talk with family, talk with friends, but please feel it. Feel it and see it. Number 4, you need to understand that constant pain in relationships is not normal. If your previous relationship was kind of emotional roller coaster, it's only because it was okay when you were a kid. But healthy individuals, they don't consider pain, constant pain, as a norm in relationships. Healthy individuals live if the pain become unresolved. Number 5, I highly recommend you to journal. Whenever you feel unheard, whenever you feel that you don't understand your own feelings, you don't understand why you feel depressed, try to journal. Writing it down helps to find right answers. Find the answers in order to grow. Try to journal not only about your pain, but also about reactions you experience in your life. For example, if you get triggered, if you feel happy, if you feel sad, try to understand the roots, because once you understand why you feel sad, why you feel happy, you actually can see patterns and use them for your future. Number 6, seek help in friends and family. Don't hide your feelings. Don't pretend you're fine. Don't pretend you're happy. Just don't pretend. Just be open. Maybe they will show you something you don't see. I'm sure they will support you with kind words, with understanding. I'm sure they will understand everything you feel, because all of us been there. Most of us knows how it hurts, and most of us understand that feelings, anger, shame, or sadness are normal after the breakup. Number 7, you need to find your childhood traumas, wounds that feels the same as feelings in this relationship. But please do it with therapist. It took me 8 months to finally realize that everything I felt were the same negative feelings I had in my family when I was a kid. And it's not about my ex-partner, it's all about me. It's all about my childhood wounds, it's all about my insecurities. And I'm sure if it wasn't my ex, some other man, I will end up in the same situation in other relationships. To be honest, I'm so thankful it was with my ex, and I'm grateful I understood everything with him. Number 8, find your defense mechanisms. Defense mechanisms, they stop our growth, they are trying to hide our insecurities from our brain. It applies to all areas of life, to your job, to your relationship, to your friendship, everything. For example, if someone successful triggers you, that only means you're insecure because you are not successful. Or if someone is not in shape, triggers you, that only means that you are not secure with your body. Defense mechanisms are also working against us in our relationships. We're all not perfect, and yes, we also can hurt others. But unfortunately, it only happens because we don't know how to explain our emotions. The right way to conflict is to say how you feel right now and how you want to be treated. But sometimes we're scared to say it and admit it, and we become offensive. And overall, it will destroy any relationship, with friends, with family, with anyone. Number 8, it's important to create new memories without your ex. The reason you miss him, it's not because you miss him or her, it's because you miss emotions you've experienced with this person. And in order to finally feel happy and alive, you need to start experiencing these emotions by yourself, with your friends, with your family, by doing something new or doing the old stuff but alone. And the number 10 is actually to go solo traveling. You can go somewhere for 1 month like Bali, but you can also go for one night somewhere countryside and just walk around the forests, enjoying the views, enjoying the sun. Trust me, Mother Nature knows something. Trust me, Mother Nature knows how to heal. You will have a lot of time for self-reflection, but not only self-reflection. You will see how beautiful, how gorgeous our earth is. And this fills with so much joy, with so much love, and you will just feel so good after solo traveling. And maybe you become like me, who is doing solo traveling all the time right now, because it gives me just so much confidence, so much love, so much joy. I just love it. Number 11, you need to detach yourself from everything you have in your life. All attachments leads to unhappiness. If you attach yourself to something, someone, it will eventually destroy you if you lose it, or it will control you if you have it. Losing my ex almost destroyed me. In order to feel fulfilled in future, I don't want to attach myself to anyone or anything. I'm grateful for things that come to my life, for people that come to my life, but I'm not attached. Because attachments also dictates you what to do when you have it, because you are afraid to lose it. And you can betray yourself so much because you become so attached. So in order to grow, you need to detach yourself from everything you have right now and don't attach yourself to anything new or anyone new who will eventually come to your life. Number 12 is gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions humans can have. I know it's hard to be grateful when you feel pain, when you're just dying, but once you feel just a little better, Try to notice beauty around you. Try to notice friends who supported you. And be grateful. Be grateful for everything and everyone who enters your life. And also for those who leave your life. Because people who come and go, they teach us something, they show us something, they support us, they help us to become a better version of ourselves. It's very simple to practice gratitude. You just say 5 things you're grateful for without you involved. For example, friends, nature, family, anything that comes to your mind, and also 5 things that you're grateful for yourself. For example, I'm grateful that I go to the gym, and try to practice it every day. Especially it works very good if you start your day with gratitude. And also if you feel negative energy for someone, for ex or his family, or maybe just for a co-worker, try to replace negative thoughts with gratitude. Your brain cannot handle hate and gratitude at the same time. I'm sure there are things that you can be grateful for your ex or his family, so just try to find and try to think of them, and you will see how your brain changes perspective of seeing things. Number 15, make a vision of your new life. Create a vision board, manifest, create a list of things you want to achieve, talk to God, anything that works for you. You need to send new signals, new information to your brain. Your brain needs to concentrate on good things. Your brain needs to see something good. Visualize your future. Visualize life you want. It will help you grow and it will help you get to the point where you want it to be. Number 14, find happiness and calmness within yourself. Don't try to find happiness somewhere in this world, in a new partner, new friend. Try to find happiness inside you. Running into new relationships straight away is a losing strategy. Of course, your old relationship, they ended unhappy, so you will compare your new relationship to the old ones, and yes, you will see a big difference. But then, if you compare your new relationship to a happy single life, this has more advantages. So make sure to work on your single life, make it happy, make it peaceful, and make it the best time of your life, so you can see the difference when you enter new relationships. Number 15, positive mindset. Positive and calm energy is the key for your dream future. Positivity attracts positivity. Kindness attracts kindness. Negativity attracts negativity. Affirmations, dreams, manifestations, they all work if you radiate positive energy. It might sound too esoteric or too spiritual, but it's actually all proven. People who are sick with cancer but have positive mindset, they are more likely to survive. But also please remember, protect your peace and happiness like your life depends on it, because it really does. So if you feel toxic thoughts or toxic people around, try to change it and you will see how life changes with it as well. Thank you so much for watching. I would be so grateful if you can comment, if you can follow, if you can give it a like, and I really hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye bye.